Assalamu alaikum everyone, and I hope you all are doing good. So today we have our science session. The topic today we are going to study is chapter number 7, which is in your books as well. Lesson 7.1, friction and resistance. So open page number 88 everyone. Let's begin our class. So moving to page number 89. Friction and resistance. Have you ever wondered why do we get slipped on a tiled floor? Or why does the force of water push when we swim? Or why do divers suffer lots of air pushing against them? And this happens, all this happens because of a force of resistance called friction. Amount of resistance depends on material and the surface. Look at the pictures A and B. Which surface have less friction than between them? Circle A or B. Friction plays an essential role in our life. Friction is a force of resistance between two objects, two surfaces. Resistance refers to the pushing force against the objects. Amount of friction between two surfaces depends upon the roughness or smoothness of both surfaces. The more the roughness, the higher the resistance. High friction in the wheels help to stop the vehicle, and less friction in the wheels helps to speed up the vehicle. So, first of all, we uh, why don't we realize that when there's a tiled floor, and why do we get slipped from a tiled floor? Have you sometimes noticed, or someone pushes us? No, we used to get slipped from a tiled floor. And have you ever thought that water pushes when we swim? Why? And have we ever supposed that divers suffer lots of air pushing against them? So, what is the science behind all these? All this happens because of force of resistance, which is called friction. When there is amount of resistance, so it depends on the material and surface. For example, it depends on the object and the surface. As you can see in the picture that if which surface has less friction between them, circle A or B? We'll circle A. Why? Because there is a less friction between them, and you can see in picture B, they have a little bit more gap, a little bit more surface than the picture A. So which picture we'll circle? We'll circle picture A. So what is friction and what is resistance? Friction is the force. Force means to push or pull something. So friction is the push or pull of a resistance between two surfaces. When there are two surfaces, so when two surfaces has the force of resistance, it is called friction. And what is resistance? Resistance means the pushing force against the object, against any material. If there's a push applied against the object, like if I have a table and I have to push to the right, so what will I do? I'll stand on the left side and I'll push. So what is happening? That pushing force against the object, I am pushing the object, I am pushing the table against the object, which is the I myself, I am a human being. So what am I pushing? I am pushing table against myself. And the amount of friction between two surfaces depends upon the roughness or smoothness of surfaces. It means that the rough the any object, it will smoothly the object will smoothly be pushed. The more the roughness, the higher the resistance. When there is the more roughness of an object, then there will be higher resistance. For example, that when there is a high friction in the wheels, obviously when we drive a car or a motorcycle or cycle, so if there is high friction in the wheels, it will help to stop the vehicle. It will help to stop the car. It will help to stop the motorcycle. But if there is a less friction in the vehicle, then what will happen? It will speed up the car. It will speed up the motorcycle. Open page number 90. It is friction between our feet and the ground that makes us walk. The friction between a pencil nib and a paper has made writing possible for us. We are able to grip things in our hands because of friction. Okay, so if you guys have any question, that means where in our practical life, where these friction and resistance apply? So if you are driving a car or if you are driving motorcycle, so friction is applied there. If you have been slipped on a tile floor, the friction is applied there as well. And some more example is that when we are walking, so friction is applied between our feet. If we are writing on a paper, so the grip of our pencil, it means the nib of our pencil and a paper, which helps the friction to place at that time. And when we are gripping something in our hands, as I told you, gripping a pencil, so the friction is applied there as well. Now, air resistance. What is air resistance? The friction between air and any other objects is called air resistance. We can experience air resistance in many situations, like when we are running fast, when we take our hand out of a moving vehicle, when when the wind blows very strongly, etc. The amount of air resistance depends on the shape of the object, amount of wind, force, or the speed of moving object. Pointed shapes experience minimum air. The shape makes aircraft and bullets fastest among all. So we read that what is resistance when we push or pull something. Okay, when there is a force applied between two objects. So what is air resistance? Air resistance is the friction between air and any other object. For example, us, we are also uh, when there is a parachute, so it is an object, so friction between air and parachute is called air resistance. Okay, when there is any force applied between air and parachute, it is called air resistance. So friction between air and any other object is called air resistance. And we can experience air resistance in many situations as well. For example, when we run fast, so we and the air, we are experiencing the air. When we take our hands out of a moving vehicle, so what happens that we are experiencing the air as well at that time. When the wind blows very strongly, and sometimes what happens that wind blows very strongly and we experience that, we uh, used to feel that. And other examples are also there. And the amount of air resistance depends on the shape of object. Okay, keep this thing in mind, that amount of air resistance depends on the shape of the object. That how the object shape is, then the amount of air resistance depends on that. Amount of wind, how much wind amount is there, how much force is applied, and what is the speed of moving object. Okay, the shape makes aircraft and bullets fastest among long. There's a you can see in the picture that the shape of the aircraft, aeroplane, is made like this so that it can fly fast.